Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to day 3 of the Zomato application build. So in this video, we will be exploring about React navigation, that is to move from the home screen to the next screen, and we'll be styling the first part of the screen in today's video. So let me first fire up the application. So let me go to, it's already in the correct directory. So let's just write Expo start and then hit enter. Yeah, so let us run on IO simulator and wait for the simulator to open. Okay. Yeah, so in today's video, we will make use of React navigation, and then we will come to the next screen and we'll build this part. In the later part of the videos, we will build the menu so the user can add items to the cart. So let's wait for the app to get installed. Come on, come on. Yeah, now we can see the home screen coming and we can scroll to the home screen. This was done in the previous video. So in today's video, if I click, we will implement React navigation. That is, if I click on any one of the hotel, the user should be taken to the next screen. Okay. So before doing all that, let us first create a new screen. Okay. So for that, let me go to our screens folder and then let us create a new screen called as hotel room .js and then rfnes. Let me save. So first let's install, now let's install the React navigation into our systems. So let me go to the Chrome and then go to React navigation docs and then show you from the starting. Yeah, search for React navigation and then go for this first link, read docs, and then let us install some of the dependencies. First one is this, copy that, and then let's go to our terminal, open a new terminal and paste it. Yeah, so that part is done. So the second one is this one, if we are installing into a Expo manage project. So copy the code and then paste it here. So next we will head over to hello React navigation and then let's copy this one, that is, let's install React navigation / native stack. Yeah, I think all our dependencies are installed. So now what we do is we will go to the root of our project, that is app.js, and create a new file called as stack navigator.js, and we'll write rfnes as usual. And now instead of returning a view, we'll just copy the code that is present in the docs, that is, we will return a navigation container. Yeah, so instead of view, let us return this, and let me import navigation container as well. And one more thing that is remaining is this one. So let's go ahead and paste it and import it as well. And let me also import our home screen from the screens folder. So let's also create a next screen. So the first screen that is present in the stack is always displayed first. In our case, it's the home screen. So we should see the home screen if I import it correctly. So the name is going to be hotel room, and the component is going to be not home screen, hotel room itself. So let's import it from screens and save this file. So if everything we have done right, let me go to first app.js, and instead of home screen, let me import our stack navigator. So if you have done everything right, it should not freak out. It should show the home screen initially because that's the first screen we have given inside a stack navigator. So let me save the file. Yeah, so you can see it's showing up properly, and we can see the title here as home. That is the first screen. So we do not want that title coming in our home screen. So let's go to the stack navigator and we will provide some options over here. So options, so we'll simply write header shown and we'll set it to false. Yeah, so there you go, that header is gone. That's what we wanted. Now let us make use of a on press event and let us check if everything is working right. So let's go to our hotels.js. Okay, not over here but inside our components, and let us start doing it. Okay, so now as you can see, the outer container is a view. First let us remove the view. Let's make it a pressable because we want an on click event for that. So pressable, and then here also we will make a pressable. So first let us try and check if the on press event is working or not. So to do that, let us write on press takes a function. For the time being, let's console.war a message. You clicked on restaurant dot, let's say name for now. Okay, so let me save. So if I click on the first restaurant, it should give me a message that you clicked on the restaurant name. Yeah, so as you can see, you clicked on the restaurant name is coming. So let me go to another random restaurant and check for this thing. Yeah, so you clicked on Summer House Cafe. That's working absolutely fine. Now let's make use of the use navigation hook and let us send the user to the next screen. All right, so over here, let's initialize const navigation equals to use navigation, and let's import it as well. Now instead of console.warning a message, we will simply write navigation dot navigate to the hotel room. We should pass the screen name we want to navigate to. In our case, it's going to be hotel room. That's the screen name we gave inside our stack navigator. So let me save. Yeah, so if I click on any one of the hotel, I should be taken to the next screen. So let's try that. Yeah, so it's working absolutely fine. But inside our hotel room also, we do not want the header coming. So let us remove that. So to do that, let me go to stack navigator and then provide some options, and we'll write the same options, that is header shown false. Save. Yeah, so you can see that hotel room is coming here at the top of the status bar, which is not right. So let us go to hotel room, and instead of a view, we will make use of a safe area view. And save. Okay, can't find variable safe area view. So if I go to the first hotel, yeah, so we are going to the hotel room. But how do we know that we are going into the hotel room of that particular hotel? So we can display information correctly belonging to that hotel. So now let us pass some information and then try and check if we are going into the correct hotel room or not. So let's go back to hotels.js from our components. Yeah, so now as we go into the hotel room, let's pass some information, that is ID, and let us give it as restaurant.id and then later check it. Okay, first let's remove this, start from the beginning. Come on. Okay, so now let me go into hotel room Okay, now the way we receive the information is by using use root. Okay, so let's initialize that first. So const root equals to use root, and let's import it from React navigation. So control spacebar, import it. Yeah, so now let's check the information, that is const root equals to no, come on, console.log root.params, and then save. So instead of hotel room, let me display the ID of the hotel we are going into. So root dot params dot ID. So if I going into the first hotel, it should display me a ID of 0. So let's check that. Yeah, so there you go, we can see ID of 0 coming. So if I go into the second hotel, it should provide me a ID of 2, ID of 1 actually, so this one. So yeah, so we are going into the correct hotel room. Now what we do is, now we simply style and pass more information other than ID, and then we will provide some basic information of each hotel we are going into. So to do that, let me go back to our hotels.js, and then here let's pass some more information. Other than ID, we need the name, we also need the aggregate rating, and then we also need the address, and we also need the small address. So let's check if all that is right. Let me go to this terminal. Yeah, we have the small address, we have the address is only a single D. Yeah, so first let me go style the first part, that is make this back button. So if I click on the back button, it should navigate me to the home screen itself. So let's go do that. So let's go to our hotel room. So here let's make your use of pressable. This contains another pressable. Let's import pressable. Okay, so now inside this pressable, we will render the back icon first, so we can navigate back easily. So let's go here and then search for expo.icons.fyi and search for search icon, not search, back, and I think the icon is this one. So let's import ini icons, then paste it over here. Now let's import the render code and paste it over here. So let me save, so you can see the icon coming. So let us style up the icon. So for the parent, let's give it a background color of, let's say, blue for the time being, and let us give it a width of 40, height of 40, and then border radius of 20. So to make it look circular, border radius should be given exactly half of the width and height. So let me save, and let us align it centrally, that is justify content center, and align items center. Save. Yeah, so you can see it coming in center. Let me format it first. Yeah, so now let us go change the color in our design. It's not blue exactly, it's a darker version of blue. So let's go here, search for blue shade CSS, and let us copy this one. So instead of blue, let's simply paste this color and then save. Okay, and let us make the color of the icon to be black, sorry, white. What am I thinking? Yeah, okay. Now let us give some spacing to this parent, that is bit of margin left of 10, and then save. Yeah, so next also we will make use of another pressable to render the three icons, that is the camera icon, the bookmark icon, and the share icon. So let's go grab those icons. Search for camera, copy the code, and then paste it over here. The second one is the bookmark icon. Let's take it from .5. So let me paste it here. The render component code, and the last one is the share icon. Let's search for share. It has to be an outline one. Let's take this one, material community, copy this, paste it, and then the render component code, and paste it. Yeah, so we have done pasting all the three icons. Let us save. Yeah, so you can see all the icons coming. So this has to be in a flex direction row. So let's give that styling, flex direction of row, and then align items of center. And just for the second icon, let me give the spacing because it's almost touching each other. Let me give a bit of margin horizontal to the second icon. Of let's say 10, and then save. Yeah, so let us increase the size of the camera icon. Let it be 28, and 28 for the share icon as well, 28, and then save. Okay, now what we do is we go to the outer pressable, that is which contains these two children, that is this back button as well as these three icons, that is here. Okay, so let's make it flex direction of row, and then align items of center, and let's also justify content to be space between. So let me save the file. Yeah, so you can see the icons are coming in right position, and let me remove the ID that we do not want right now. Save. Okay, let us give a bit of right spacing to the second view, so to the second pressable, margin right of 10, and then save. Okay, so now what we do is we start styling up that is the text and the design that is present over here. So before that, let me make use navigation, and let's create on press event on the pressable. Const navigation equals to use navigation. Come on, and let's import it as well. So on press on the back button, we should be taken back to the home screen, right? So let us go here. Let's create on press. It takes a function, and we simply write navigation dot navigate, not navigate, dot go back. So this should work. So let me try that. Yeah, so we can come back, go to the hotel, and then come back again. Cool. So now let us start designing the text part. So just after this pressable, let's make use of a view, and this will take another view. Come on. Let us first write the view, and then let us start designing it. Okay, so the first view is for the three texts that is gonna come. and at the last one more. Yeah, and so this is for the first view. So this for the second view we will have two more views, that is this part and this part. So let's go to the second view. We'll create two more views. One is for the rating part, the second is for the another design which says 30 photos. Yeah, so for the first text, this contains the restaurant name. So we'll write root dot params dot restaurant name. Sorry, not only name, not restaurant name. The second one contains the cuisines, so roots dot params dot cuisines. The third one contains the small address, I believe, so root dot params dot small address. Let me save. Okay, we are getting only the name of the restaurant but not these two. Let's see what is going on. Let us go to our hotels.js. Yeah, so we are not passing the cuisines over here, so let's pass that. Cuisines is going to be restaurant.cuisines. And for the small letters, let's check if the spelling is right. Okay, it's wrong. It should only be a single D. We have passed a double D. So save. Let us go back. Now it should work and come back again to the same hotel. Yeah, so we can see the names coming up. So let's go back to our hotel room and let us start styling it. Okay, so for the view, that is this view, let us give a bit of margin left to be 10 and margin top also to be 10. Okay, save. Right, so for the text it should be given a font weight of bold with a bigger font size, that is the hotel name. So font size is going to be 20 and then your font weight is going to be bold. Save. Okay, nice. So for the cuisines part, what we do is we will give it a font size of, let's say 15 or 16, and then color is going to be gray. Save. All right, and then the font weight is going to be, let's say 500, and then save. Okay, cool. So for the last one, that is the address text, let us give it a font size of 16 again and a color of gray. Same piece of style that we gave for the previous one. Actually, let us change the color to make it look a bit different. Okay, let us take any random color and then just try it with it. Let's take this one. Instead of gray, this color. Okay, fine, never mind, it's looking good. So the next thing is, let us go to the next part, that is this view, which contains the rating. So let's first write text. This is going to be root dot params dot our aggregate rating, and after this we have an icon, that is the star icon, that is this part. So let's go import that icon first. Let's go over here, search for star from and design, copy this one and then paste it over here. Okay, now what we do is copy the render component code and then let us paste it over at the last, that is just beneath the text. Save. Yeah, so you can see the rating as well as the icon coming up. So let us style that first. Let us go to the parent view, that is, let's make it flex direction of row, then align items of center. Okay, so let's give it a background color of green for now, and then a bit of padding as well, and a width of, let's say 150, and then save the file. Okay, I think 150 is way too big. Let us give it like 130. And now what we do is, let's first format it. Yeah, so now let's center it, center it using justify content center, and then align item center. Save. Okay, now let us give border radius only to the bottom left part and the top left part. So let's go to that. So let's go to that border radius, border bottom left radius of 7, border bottom right radius of 7, then save. No, border top right radius, save. Yeah, so you can see, no, wrong again. It's not looking right. Border, I mean, it has to be border top left radius. Save. Okay, now let me copy the same piece of view for this thing, that is these two parts, and then let's make the changes later. Save. And the same piece of styling goes for this as well. Come on. Yeah, so let me save the file now. Yeah, so now what we do is, let us decrease the width a bit, that is, let's give it like 120, 20. So for the second text it says 30, and it doesn't have an icon for the second one. This also has a text. This is going to say photos. Let me save, and let me remove flex your action row and align item center. That need not be given for this view. Okay, fine. Now let us style the text first and give it a color of white. And then font weight of bold. Same thing goes for the photos as well. Come on, C, then come on V. Okay, save. Okay, cool. So now let's style the above view. Let us give the icon color to be white, and let us reduce the size of the icon to 17, not that small, 19. Okay, and for the text part, font size to be 20, not 2018, and then color should be white. Is it bold? Oh yes, it is bold. So font weight of bold. Let me save it. All right, working fine. Now let us go to this view, I mean the top view, which contains these two children, that is this part and these two parts. Okay, so let us go here and let us write flex direction row and then align items center. Okay, let's also give justify content space between, not center. Yeah, so now let me save the file. These two views should come towards the right part. Yes, okay, it's working nice. So now let us give some spacing to the view. Let us give spacing to the second view. Let's give a margin top of 6 and then save. All right, Let us decrease the width a bit. Okay, it's almost touching the text over there. Let us give a width of 100 to both. I think it is looking good. Let us also give a bit of spacing, that is on the top, to the first view as well, that is this one. Margin top of 8, and then not margin top, and then save. Okay, and let us make the color different for the second one. It should be given pink, I guess. Yeah, so let's go select that first. Let's go over here and then pink shade CSS. So let us select this color, and then instead of green for the second one, let me paste it here. Okay, nice. Now a bit of spacing should be given to the text as well. So that is for the second text. So let's go to the second text and simply give a margin vertical only to that one of 5, and then save. Yeah, so it's absolutely working fine. So now let us design this part. This contains a icon and 2 texts. Okay, so for that, let me go over here and let's write a text to check if we are in the correct position. No, we are not. See, I think this is the right position. Yeah, now we are in the correct position. So this further, the first thing that comes here is an icon. The second thing that comes here is 2 texts. Okay, so before that, let me make use of another view. That is the parent view. In this view, the first is the text, and the second part is the first part is the icon. The second part contains 2 texts. Yeah, so let's go copy the icon. That is that icon, which is a delivery icon, I guess. Let's search for it. Driving, no, motor. Okay, let's ride. Okay, so for the time being, let's select this one from Font Awesome. I think it's already imported, if I am not wrong. Let's check it. So the first thing is icon. Oh no, Font Awesome 5 is imported, not Font Awesome. So let's import Font Awesome. So the second thing is 2 texts, that is mode, and then delivery. Save. Yeah, so you can see the icon coming as well as 2 texts coming. So for this view, let us give it a flex direction of a row, and then align items of center. Save. Let us give a bit of spacing towards the left to the text view. Margin left to be 10 or 8. Save. All right. Now let me go to the top view, give some spacing towards the left. Come on. That is margin left to be 10. All right, and let us copy this view a couple of times. And then later make the changes. So let's go to the top view where we have given the margin left of 10, and let us make it to display in flex direction row. Flex direction of row, and then align items to be center, and then save. All right, let's also give justify content space between. Okay. And okay, so I think it's okay, not not bad. So for the next, for the text things, it's time or 30 minutes or free. So let's type that, time 30 minutes or free. So for the last part, it is going to be offers and view all. Save. All right, so let us give some spacing over here because it's almost touching the above component. So let me go to this view, that is a parent view, and let us give a bit of margin top, let's say 10, 15. Yeah, and let us also give spacing over here, that is towards the right side because it's almost touching the screen. So let's go to the last view, that is this one, and let's give margin right of 15. Okay, perfect. Now let us go and change the icons. So the second icon is the time icon. Search for time, and then it's copied from Ioni icons. Okay, Ioni icons is already imported. So for the second one, instead of font awesome, let us paste this one and save. All right, the next one is I think that is a percentile icon. So let's copy that. If we get that icon, let us search for percentile. It is right here. Okay, material community, got that, also is already imported. My God. Okay, fine, let us just copy the render component code and then paste it over here, that is the last part, and save. All right, now let us give a bit of background to the icons. Let us write style, background color, gray, a bit of padding, and let us decrease the size of the icon to 20. No, even that is decreasing. Okay, so first let's change the color. I think gray is looking a bit too dark, so let us choose this one. And yeah, instead of background color gray, let us give this color and save. All right, so let's give gray color to the icon and not black. And then let's save it. Okay, cool. So now let us copy the same piece of styling for all the different icons. So where was I? Yeah, this one. Okay, so go to Ioni icons, paste it. Same thing goes for here, the last one, paste it, and the color should be given gray. The color should be given gray for the second one as well. All right, now save. Okay, cool. And no, I think for this thing it should be given blue for the last one. It's not gray, it is going to be blue. So save. All right, we are done with that part. Now only this part is remaining, so let's go finish that real soon. So let us go to our, let's create a new view. and then the first thing, it has an icon. Second thing, it has a text. Okay, so let's copy that rupee symbol from our console. Where is that? Come on, man, where is that rupee symbol? All right, gotcha. It's 30 additional distance fee. All right, so now let's go grab the icon over here. I think it's this one, Fontesto. Copy the import code. I hope it is not already imported. Come on. And then copy this one, and then let's go paste it over here. Save. Yeah, so let's style the view first. Give it a bit of margin left, let's say 10, a background color of light gray. So let's go choose that color first from our HTML color shades. Let's take this one, copy that, and I've not pasted anything, so let's paste that. All right, let us also give some spacing towards the top, margin top of 10, nice and clean. Okay, let's give even space towards the right. Where am I typing? Come on, margin right of 10. All right, and now what we do is flex direction row, and then align items center, format it. So this is the style we have given, and then save. So let's give some internal padding just to space out a bit of 5, and then save. And it also has a border radius, so border radius is going to be 7, I guess. Save. Yeah, so now let us style the text. Let us give a padding left of 10. Okay, and for the icon as well, let us move it towards the right, padding left of 10, and then save. Let us increase the font size a bit for the text to be 17. 17 is looking a bit too big. 16. All right, I think we are pretty much done with that part, and I think a bit more space should be given to this view. That is, let's make it 15. It was initially 10, 15. All right, let's also increase the padding to be 7. Yeah, I think this is done for this build. Oh, I mean, not this build, this video. So can go into this any one of the hotel. So if we are displaying the correct details of that particular hotel we are going into. All right, yeah, I think I am happy with the design part. Yeah, so in the next video we will be rendering the menu. So for the tutorial purpose, as I've already told, I'll be rendering the same menu so that the user can add items to the cart, and we'll see what happens in the next video. So that's it for this video. Until then, keep exploring. Thank you for watching.